my channel, Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please hit the notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you will be the first one to see it. So let's get into it. Could not really post earlier today. Great construction going on around my neighborhood, which is truly a blessing, but it was going to be too difficult to post anything. At first, it was kind of calm and quiet, and then, of course, people started playing music, and I get it. You want to preoccupy yourself and your time. And I wasn't going to go out there and say, hey, you know, can you cut that down? So I was like, I didn't anything until later. So here we are. I hope everyone is well and having a great Friday. Got a lot of stuff done today. I'm going live this way. I just wanted to do something different, see how everyone's doing. Sometimes I would post that it's like a funny Friday, but today is just kind of like we're just in here, just chit chatting. And we're going to get into a few different topics in regards to um, what's going on in the media. There's been a few different topics that I wanted to get into. Last night, I had posted something in regards to Nia Long. Let's get into that. Nia Long and her ex fiance, of course, are broke up. They're done. They've called it quits. And I get it. And we're going to go into what her statement was. Because, like I mentioned before on the show, we talk about healthy and safe relationships. So I kind of wanted to get into what she said, what, how she felt about everything that's going on in regards to her and her ex. So it's kind of interesting how she made regards to how they made her feel. Okay. So we're going to listen in. I'm going to stop it and I'm going to play it. And then I kind of want to go into what your thoughts are. So just note in the comments, do you agree? Do you disagree? Should people kind of be like, you have to make him more accountable? Let me just play the clip. And I actually found a clip where I can play the whole thing, which is truly great. So let's get into the clip. But the biggest thing is we have to look at the accountability. He's a grown man with a fiance and he slept with a coworker. You're in a new position. It really doesn't have to do with new position. It mainly has something to do with you just got the job and you're already sticking and moving with employees. And mind you, when you're hired on, you want to put your best foot forward for your bosses. And here you are sleeping with another man's wife. It doesn't matter what they did. They did the right thing. Sure did. Boston Celtics did the right thing, making it public. At some point, people need to stop cheating on their spouses. You understand what I'm saying? Also, of course, Nia and him were engaged. That was her fiance. But where is the accountability? Are men mad he got caught because they're also cheating too? You know what I'm saying? So let's listen to the next clip.
It was never something that should have been publicized. I'm a sports reporter, and I'm telling you, it was none of our business. We had no business knowing all the things that we knew. Absolutely, 101%. He was the first person who said it. I agree with it. I think it's been incredibly difficult for me to manage, you know, all of that while working and trying to be a mom and trying to. I'm trying to find the humanity in all of it. It feels like it just feels like no one thought of me, my children. There was no protection. I think the Celtics were irresponsible, and it was hurtful.
No one thought of me. There was no protection. And where's the humanity? You have to put the accountability on your fiance now. I don't agree. I don't agree. It's saddened that she got cheated on. I get that. But a man loves it. I've been saying this for a year. A man loves it when a woman puts it on somebody else. He loves it. And it's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. So we're going to listen to that again all the way through so you can hear what she said.
When it comes to her, it was never something that should have been publicized. I'm a sports reporter, and I'm telling you, it was none of our business. We had no business knowing all the things that we knew. Absolutely, 101%. He was the first person who said it. I agree with it. I think it's been incredibly difficult for me to manage, you know, all of that while working and trying to be a mom and trying to. I'm trying to find the humanity in all of it. It just feels like no one thought of me, of my children. There was no protection. I think the Celtics were irresponsible, and it was hurtful. It really was because we were welcomed in as family, and then it's like, well, what happened? You know?
You were welcome as family, but he broke your family by cheating. He's probably looking at this and like, yes, she's more so blaming them than me. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's kind of I was shocked because let me tell you why I was shocked. I had thought I heard that she was upset with them. Upset with them for what? I get it. Woman to woman, I get it. My girlfriends are like, upset with what? Be mad with that man. Cheat on you, lie to you, touch you in a way you don't want to be touched, out here in the streets making you look bad and cheating and lying. It's him. Boston Celtics did what they were supposed to do because then you put it back on him. When he sat there in that interview, he knew the do's, the don'ts, and they probably said no fraternizing. Period. Okay, he signed up for that job. Now, mind you, this is not like he had a job like the Boys and Girls Club, which is a great coaching job for the Boys and Girls Club as a coach. It's not like he had a job at a high school as a high school coach. It's not like he had a job as a college coach. He had an NBA professional job for the NBA. You have to make yourself higher as a standard as a person when they put their name on you and hire you. And you're there for what? It was a year, almost a year, or less than a year, and you're already sticking and moving. And this is the biggest thing. That's one person. Wonder if they wouldn't have said anything. It could have been someone else. And that might have been the reason why they said, we're going to put it out there. Now, mind you, Nia and her fiance has been years. He seemed to be a decent dude, helped raising her other child who was by somebody else. And then, of course, Nia and him had a child. So she unfortunately had to move, change schools. But if he would have not cheated, he would have been able to go to Nia saying, "Hey, I was approached, but I turned it down." But instead, he did it, and he has to take accountability for that. And a lot of people say, "Oh, people don't support the communities. We don't support foolishness." So there's that. Let's listen into the next part. And many people are happy that they're on the red carpet, and of course, the um the best man is coming back out. Everyone looks great. Their spirits are high. This gives her a great distraction because she definitely needs one. Like I told you in previous videos, they said that Nia is very private. So this is definitely probably bothering her extremely bad because she is a private person. And that's why, remember when I said it last week, that's probably the one thing that's bothering her the most. She is private. Okay, so let's go to the next one.
I get to hang with all of my girls. I get to see my friends. I get to, watch the reaction of people who love this franchise and celebrate. Maybe it's the last time. Maybe it's not. I think it is, but maybe it's not. You never know. Wait till NBC starts calling. I'm happy tonight. I get to hang with all of my girls. I get to see my.
And mind you, The Best Man, decent movie. Of course, there's concerns in the movie in regards to there was cheating there too. Oh, when you think about it, The Best Man, there was cheating too. His boy allegedly cheated with a girl a long, long time ago. So will that come up? Will that come up? So let's play the next clip. Okay, in regards to that, that did not have. But what it's basically saying is Nia Long and her ex fiance in the 13-year relationship following the cheating scandal um, with the organization as he was with a young lady. Now, mind you, a lot of people were saying that no one ever really showed her picture. There were several different media sites that showed her picture. I just didn't show it. But well wishes to Nia. You gotta, and that's the one thing. And another video I did, it's important that you tell your guy, I won't put up with cheating. I won't put up with lying. I won't put up with you embarrassing me in these streets. If you feel the need to cheat, we need to immediately break up because that's going to be problematic. And I'm not going to put up with foolishness. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my friends that I know have grown up like that, and the guys are great. And if a relationship didn't work out, he still didn't immediately get into a different relationship till like a year later. This is cool. We picked some good ones. You know what I'm saying? So, well wishes to Nia, girl. You got to be careful because things change, mind change, people change, thoughts change. People are at work with people for a long time, 8 to 10 hours. Then they come home and they see you for three, and they're tired. So we get it, but a lot of companies have no fraternizing, no dating, because there becomes problems, altercations. You're arguing, what is this, what is that, and then they break up with you. They start dating somebody else. You're emotional. You don't want to work. It becomes too much. So let's listen in on Trevor Noah giving compliments to women and who raised him. He kind of got emotional. I really liked this video. I was really busy today, and it kind of, you know, it was really nice hearing him say that. So let's listen in.
Think black women in particular, they know what shit is genuine. People would be shocked and be like, why do black women turn out the way they do in America? Why do they vote the way they? Yeah, because they know what happens if things do not go the way it should. They cannot afford to around and find out. And to black women who have taught me, all of them, I mean, the scholars online, the authors, everybody, the Roxanne Gayle, I'll remember the names, the Zoe Samuzis, the brilliant, brilliant women, taking the time to inform me, to educate me, to argue with me, the Tarana Burks who, laughed with me, talking about everything from sexual assault to just what life is like. Yeah, man, I'll tell you now, do yourself a favor. You truly want to know what to do or how to do it, or maybe the best way or the most equitable way, talk to black women. They're a lot of the reason that I'm here, and so I'm grateful to them.
So that was beautiful. I really like that. I don't know how you felt about it, but I think it was really
The
good.
show. Do you
Okay, so let's get into. I think Trevor Noah's season on the show is coming to an end. So let's get into Andy Cohen. Andy's a little messy. He really is. He's a little messy. A lot of people are talking about Amy and TJ Holmes. And many people are saying in the beginning it was Amy and TJ, Amy and TJ. Now a lot of people are saying all they see is that people are shading TJ if he allegedly had a relationship with another person outside of his wife and Amy. And I don't know. All comments are alleged. I don't know. I don't know. Um, but let's listen in on what Gayle King had to say. She's trending, and I think she likes it because I also saw another clip in regards to her and Whoopi was up for a job in alleged regards to the View. I think Whoopi and Gayle King were up for the View. Barbara Walters allegedly called Gayle and said Whoopi got the job. Now, mind you, for the View, Whoopi in that chair, it's a vibe. So I get why Barbara Walters picked Whoopi. I do. I do. And of course, she's made some comments where she had to apologize, and she has her way of thinking, and da da da. Da. But all in all, she's held that chair for so long because a lot of people respect her as a person, what she has to say. You could tell she genuinely cares for people, all people. It's not tilted one way or another, and she'll stand for the sisters too. But you could genuinely tell she is a great host, and that chair has been filled by her for a reason. So let's listen in on what Gail had to say about TJ and Amy.
do you come in a show? Do you come into work and you open the paper and like, thank God it's not us?
No.
Yes.
No, I mean, I look at the situation and I do. You say it's very interesting what's happening over there.
Right.
It's just gotten very messy and very sloppy.
Yes.
I do think that.
Yes.
Because in the beginning I actually thought it was good on Good Morning America. They're saying they're not taking them off the air, two consenting adults, but this is very messy. And I think it's just to me, a sad situation because you've got kids involved, you've got
Right.
families involved, and I keep
Right.
thinking about that.
Yeah.
I'm very concerned about that.
A show. Do you come into
So that was the clip in regards to Gail King speaking about Amy and TJ. And I get it. I agree. It's the family, it's the kids, it is how it affects them. Because as they get older, they're going to see around this time, this is when my father or my mother allegedly cheated, and it was in the media and it went viral. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people get relationships break up, people get different feelings, people grow apart. It's just sad that they broke up. It really is. So the last subject we're going to get into is many people are talking about TJ choosing who he chose, and that's why he lost his job. And he's also trying to say same thing with Nia Long's ex fiance. That's why he lost his job. They're trying to say if he would have chose someone that was like minded, same color, African American man, woman, they may some people he feels that he wouldn't have lost his job. But I don't think so. When you're that high profile, Boston Celtics made a choice. I don't think it would have made a difference in regards to race. Of course, on the show, we talk about healthy, safe relationships. And mind you, this show here, everybody matters. Everybody's brought up bringings, rich, middle class, everybody matters. Everybody's feelings matter. Because that's the one biggest thing is when you're in a marriage and you choose to be together and then you cheat. And then the other spouse is sitting there thinking you're the greatest thing. You just went out there and it's basically lying to your spouse. So let's get into what was said earlier today. Not that one. Not that one. Hold on.
Woman, things would be different.
Oh, absolutely. House?
I think Kanye West, if he had a black woman, things would be different.
Oh, absolutely. I think Kim Kardashian used him. The fact that they're making that man pay $200,000 a month in child support when both he and the wife are billionaires are absolutely ridiculous. I think they want to break him. I think they want to break him. And although I don't agree with the way in which Kanye articulated some of his thoughts, I appreciate the fact that he was the first black man since Michael Jackson to speak truth to power, to specifically identify certain community.
I think Kanye West, if he had a black woman, things would be different.
Oh, I think.
So let's listen to the other clip. This is the Breakfast Club, and it's Dr. Johnson, Umar Johnson. Many have heard of him. People are saying a lot of times when things get into where you want to put some type of race spin on it, he then likes to speak up. And many people are speaking into that maybe later or a different video. But in regards to Kanye, many people are saying the amount he has to pay, and if he has to pay for security and education along with the 200,000, that's too much. And many people are saying they're not certain if Kanye had the proper lawyer helping him. 200K a month. Now, mind you, did you check out my video when she allegedly said she didn't know if they were going to make it and can she have additional assistance to have more children. And let me see, did I do my copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976? Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships and research. Fair use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only. So there's the fair use disclaimer. Let's see what he has to say about the rest.
Personally disappointed in Deion is I thought he was there for a movement, not for money. Meaning, Deion Sanders, the coach of Jackson State, I foresaw a situation where Deion would hire other coaches, other retired black NFL greats to coach other HBCUs. In doing so, you attract our top tier high school athletes to come to HBCU. Maybe. Stay with me. Stay with me. Football, in fact, you know, like I know, if you listen, I'm so personally disappointed in Deion.
But the biggest thing is, uh, there is nothing wrong with him taking a higher promotion to go somewhere else. That amazes me. I'm not certain what his salary is at the HBCU, but he was there. How many other people assisted Dion while he was there? And now he's going somewhere else to maybe do something he always wanted to do. It's funny how people always have 2 cents on what you should do with your life as you get up for the day, for the evening, for the night. It shocks me that people are upset. He took the job, he was happy about the job, and it hasn't been easy. Did many people help him when his players were looking for a place to live for the month, for the week, having needing somewhere to shower? Excuse me? It amazes me. So someone had text in a private text saying, "Can someone please tell me why so many people are mad at this man seeking a higher level, higher paying job? They don't do this to anybody else." Some cultures are just weird. They just like complaining. I think that's what it is. People just like to complain. I think it's an amazing thing. Why not pat him on the back saying, "You did great for the HBCU. You brought more attention. You helped them through a difficult time. And now you have a possible another job where this may be a dream of his." So if he feels that Dion shouldn't take that, why don't he go fill that coaching job? I told you my page is a little bit different. I think that's probably why I don't really go live a lot. Yeah. So I think I'm going to end it there. I just wanted to go live, even if it was for a brief moment. Note in the comments how you feel about Nia Long, how she, it seems as if she's more upset with Boston putting it out there? Agree, disagree, and it's okay? Or do you think she should be holding her ex fiance more accountable and saying he shouldn't have lied, he shouldn't have cheated, he shouldn't have embarrassed my family, he shouldn't have messed with somebody he was working with, knowing he could possibly get caught? This is a newer position. Why would he do that? And then let me know in the comments how you feel about what Dr. Johnson has to say about Kanye. And then let me know how you feel about Gayle King making a statement in regards to Amy and TJ. Do you think that um, do you think that on him because allegedly they're saying he had another encounter with another coworker? Now whether they were dating, just having lunch, I don't know. I'm not in his home. I don't know who he's dated. I don't know. That could have just been put out there. I didn't see receipts of it. I didn't see text messages, so I can't say that he dated someone else. Now it does seem like Amy hasn't been seen with TJ lately, but in a TMZ report, I think it stated that Amy and TJ are still going strong. So let me know in the comments. Everyone, have a great day. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be loving, be kind, be around people that love and respect you, and focus on healthy relationships. Let me know in the comments how you feel about what transpired in this week. Was there a video that you liked? Was there a video that kind of, know in the comments how you feel about the week? Was there something that kind of raised your eyebrow? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Everyone have a great weekend. Enjoy your